Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm back with another video and I want to talk about Kindergarten 3 because it's coming out soon. It's coming out next week, Wednesday, the 18th of June. And I really want to play it during the summer because that's when we have the most free time and be able to really get into a game and I'll be able to upload it daily because I will not have that sort of time right now to be doing that. But I definitely want to start creating more content around Kindergarten 3 because I've always been a fan of the Kindergarten games. Like for quite a few years now, since the first one came out, I've always been watching content on it. I've never actually played any of them because I've never gotten to it. I never got around to playing it. I was always either busy with extra work or just life in general. And I want to play Kindergarten 3 this year. I'm gonna start off my career. I want to start off the Kindergarten series with the most recent one because at least that way you'll be more interested in it because there'll be less content around it and maybe my content might stand out to you, hopefully. And then I'll go back and play with the older games. And also, a bit off topic, the game I Am Bread from PS4, I finally started to play that. So I will be uploading a lot of that during the summer. So be stay tuned for that. Getting back to Kindergarten 3, I have some theories around it that I wanted to talk about. For example, all these new characters and the development of certain teachers and the structure of the school, like compared to the first school and the second school, this school looks so bad. Like you can't imagine. Like you think that with the schools, like from kindergarten one to kindergarten two, the schools only were getting better, but now this is just the hugest downgrade, which probably has something to do with both schools ending up losing their head teachers, dying because they both want to experiment on students. Like in kindergarten one, uh, I forgot his name again, Jerome's dad, he was involved with Billy and the pills that Nugget takes. He was involved with them and was trying to get him to trying to like experiment on Billy, trying to transform him into this pill creating creature. And then in the second one, you had the other principal, which was Penny's mother, and she had quite a few students actually from different schools. Like you can see here actually, Alice, who's standing next to Nugget, she was one of those students who was being tested on and experimented, becoming monsters. So if you played Kindergarten 2, the last mission, you would see those monsters try killing Billy, Lily, and the protagonist in the during that final like cutscene towards the end. And it's definitely a cool thing. Like maybe we'll see something like this with the new head teacher, or regarding head teachers in this game. When apparently according to the trailers, when everyone moved into school to begin with, Miss Applegate was supposed to be the head teacher, but then as we can see in the trailer, if I pull up a clip of it, she was sitting down at a desk and the janitor was showing her around because he was the only teacher that was old to the school. He knew everything about it. And she sat down and was like, "What is this?" And it was a picture of a globe. And I guess following her not even knowing the simplest of things, it kind of led to her demotion, becoming a lunch lady from that. Like, imagine the drop from that, becoming going from head teacher, earning at least, or well, in some countries in some schools you'll earn like top money, like six figures a year for being a head teacher, and dropping down to being a dinner lady, a lunch lady. That's the lowest of lows right there. Um, that's what I think about the head teacher. Or this new head teacher, we're seeing that he's got like his own trap set up and how he knows his school in and out, which will probably work for a dime mechanism, like how if you manage to get study hall during the, oh no, if you in kindergarten two, if you got sent to a principal's office, there'll be a blackout and Penny would kill you and you'd have to restart. It's probably the same thing there. Like if you get sent to a principal's office while walking, there'll probably be some tile that magically overturns and you die. Because it's kindergarten, you are meant to die, of course. That's how life works, isn't it? You live, you die, you repeat the cycle. Considering the characters here, there's a lot of new characters in this one compared to the last one. I think in Kindergarten 2, we only had a few new characters. There was an addition of a lot more things, like the dumpster lady Agnes. There was the new concept with I don't think new concept with Monster Man cards, but you were able to play with them, so that was something new with it. And there was Bob, the janitor. It was all cool, Kindergarten 2, but I'm hoping this one's just even better and bigger on a bigger scale. Like, remember how in Kindergarten 1 you only had so many missions and the concept was so time consuming. Like, you had to take time, you had to grind money in your day. Like, I remember watching Jacksepticeye. I remember watching Jacksepticeye and he took like almost 32 tries to fully finish the game because you see it's like Monday repeated 32 times. Oh, guys, Kindergarten 3 is coming out on a Wednesday, Wednesday the 18th of June. That means Monday, Kindergarten 1, Tuesday, Kindergarten 2, Wednesday. Oh, that's what cool. That's cool, isn't it? I think that's definitely cool. It's a nice thing they do. At least they care about about the actual game itself and how you know that you're repeating a Wednesday forever. So why not release it on a Wednesday? What else is there? Oh, I want to talk about the goo because if you see Monty, I have a theory. He's able to walk again, and we don't know how, considering the last game ended with him still being in a wheelchair. He got his revenge on the janitor by shooting his legs off, which I think he it carries on to this game. Like that guy is crippled as all hell. Like I don't think he has hands. He has like one hand and no legs, but he manages to stand. I think he has smaller legs. I don't remember. I'll have to pull up. And I have a theory that the goo is what like killed Monty because if you see the trailers, you see that Monty actually not Monty. The goo. There's a sewer drain in the back of the school or on the side of the school. I'm not sure which. And there's a hella ton of goo from that, and that's what Nugget has all over him. And either that could be like mutational, transformational, could like do shit to you, or it may just kill you on the spot. I have no idea. But my theory is that Monty was getting bullied by the new kids, like this punk dude in the purple hair, and he got pushed into goo, and that managed to make his leg better because this is a game, so of course, like miracles will take place. Like if a miracle doesn't take place in a game, you know it's not a good game. That's what I think. And also to prove that more, in the nurse here, the one with the I think nurse hat on her. She also uses, I think she either drinks or uses the goo to cure kids. And I think that definitely proves my point, like that the goo could be a magical healing source or a magical death source. And yeah, it's a cool addition, the goo. It was also in Kindergarten too, actually, with Penny. Like, if you remember in one of the missions where when Bugs wanted his thing back, his knife back, we set out a plot to kill Penny. Oh no, it wasn't that mission, because in that mission she died in the science lab on the magnetic table. What mission was it? It was the first mission. Oh yeah, I remember this now. Basically, the janitor, once they killed Bob, the new janitor, a declaration of war and everything. And basically, uh in that, Penny was because Penny's a robot, right? Penny knew what was happening up there. He got killed. Bob got killed in the girls' bathroom, and Penny knew what was happening. So she was trying to go up there, and we, as the protagonists, had to go get a toy car from the box, drop it on like the first stair, and Penny falls backward, cracks her head open, dies because if you fall off one step on the staircase, you'll die apparently. And then you see from her head there's a bunch of goo that comes out, and it looks the same color and contrast to what Goo Nugget has on his head right now, which just further enforces my point that this goo is a magical source. Goo. These teachers, talking about the teachers as well. I think I've only seen one teacher so far. Like I remember in kindergarten 2, you had Dr. Dana and Miss Applegate. Her name was Miss Applepuff. Miss Applegate. Those are the only two teachers. So far, we've only found this one teacher who I don't know her name, and I think She is obsessed with like theatre, singing, rhyming, Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare type shit. Or imagine there's a mission where where we like get teleported into Shakespeare. Like it's a game. We better get something like that. You know that should be in this game. We should have the ability to go back to each other game and cause like time shift and be able to like change the dimension of everything. That would be cool. I think that would be a cool addition because if we could change like this, like imagine we could stop like either principal dying or like stop a teacher from doing the wrong thing. What example can I give? Oh, imagine like Bob never got out of the fumes and the monster underneath the school that kills Lily and Billy if you don't save them. Imagine like no one stopped that monster. Like imagine I want to see the outcome to school. Or if there's a new mission line, like the protagonist has to stop that. That would be so cool. New mission, new theories, guys. I am the new game theory. I lied. Never say that again. Shut up. Um, yeah, that's it. There's a lot of new characters that I don't know much about. Like this one guy next to the punk dude. I have no idea what he is, who he does. This guy is definitely just like the next Teddy of the game. Oh, not having to Teddy and Felix. Like, of course, in the missions you were able to kill either or. Like if you saw the secret plot twist to a mission, where you can show Teddy a document and he turns on his brother and ends up killing him. It's a cool thing. I think that this character may have it. Every character will have their own mission, but I don't know how much this character will be cared about. Also, the only character that's only from Kindergarten 2 you can see is Carla. That's a bit weird. Like you would assume there would be a bit more. Like you have Monty, Cindy, Nugget, yourself from the first game, and Miss Jiggly. Okay, shit. Oh, you know that Decepticon calls it Jiggly Tits, and it's the funniest thing ever. And I never remember her name from that on. Her name is Applegate, guys. Miss Applegate. And Miss Applegate from Kindergarten 1. And from Kindergarten 2, you see like no resemblance from the game. Like you see the goo, which still think has its own powers, and Carla. That's it. Crazy. Well, that's enough talking for today because the game hasn't even came out and I'm already waffling so much about it. Uh, hopefully we see something new come out with it soon. Apparently pricing and everything will come out soon, like a few days before the game releases, because I think Steam has to do something with it apparently, and hopefully we'll find something to it. Thank you guys for watching today. If you liked it, oh, you see how I'm like in that Jacksepticeye mood. I love watching his videos. This guy's a goal. Um, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time, and if you like it, make sure you let me know in the comments because I want to start doing more types of content like this. And but I don't know what to upload. Like, guys, the Angry Birds and Pokemon, it goes to a limit when I don't have enough feedback from you guys about what you actually want to see. Definitely give me some tips. And once I get to Kindergarten 3, that better be the peak of this channel. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed. Like, sub, you know, all that shebang. See you next time.